I got to tell you, David, this place is tremendous, and you know, anybody can build it, but you have to run it. And your staff is magnificent. You can feel it, and I'm so excited to be involved with you to try to find this cure by 2020. A little bit about myself. I'm not a medical doctor, or my influence into, or my getting into this field started with my father. Originally, I was doing acquisitions and sort of consolidated a very large transportation industry. And my father got me into the assisted living business, and it was mostly into it from a financial point. I was more of a finance guy, dealt with banks, etc. And I never really felt comfortable in that environment, saying to my dad, you know, I'm too young for this. I really, and he said, don't worry about it. He says, take it easy, take it easy. So, make a long story short, I helped them. We built 3 of them, and they were very, very successful. And then the big problem occurred, and my father got Alzheimer's, and it was sort of a shock. And what do I know? And never knew about redirection, never knew about what to do with anyone. And then, of course, your father, tough situation. So I was still doing these acquisitions, very busy, and I have a brother who's also in that, who was in the business as far as the assisted living. And my father fell, brought to a skilled facility, and it wasn't very, very pleasant. So he passed, and so when I saw as far as a skilled facility and their care and their knowledge, not knowing very much, but at least knowing how he was, I went on a quest, and it took me 5 years, did some research, found some great people, great architects, great interior designers, and truly had a dream one night. My dream was to build a neighborhood where families could be together and residents could live together and create another chapter in their lives, knowing that you can't really have them in a skilled facility, in a skilled setting, because that skilled setting, when they mix people who have dementia with people that don't, it's conflict. And so what happens is what happened to my father. They drug the individuals, and the end. So my dream was to have another chapter in this life. And so I really thought about what can we do to make it, if my father was here, what would I want? So we built neighborhoods. This facility is a 50-bed facility, neighborhoods of 10, where all the families communicate with each other, and when one family member or one family's not there, they share with that other individual it's basically a neighborhood. How we serve our food, family style. We don't really move any of our care aides. We usually keep them in the same neighborhood, so they're aware and there's not changes. It flows, the colors, flowers, no mirrors, no noise, and truly activity-based. And activity-based means they're moving all the time, so we don't have a lot of sundowners. And here a business guy is starting to feel it, and I was blessed that I can be in this environment, and it's not hard for me. I hire a great person, Terry Ingersoll, and we build this culture. And when I say a culture, if you look at the book, you're going to see that my staff, is similar to David's staff, are focused to make a difference and make another part of their life extend. One of the things that happened, my mother, who passed at 96, her dementia was vascular, and it was different. but you'll see her in this book where she's having pajama parties. She's out in the park. We're fishing together, and we have a 3.5-acre park in the back, and we have golf carts. And it's, you know, I have these dreams at night where I see, you know, people going in golf carts, and so we built this park, and that's ended up realistic and realism. And to see it, and to see the families, and I'm just building a huge stage where we're going to have concerts. Now everybody's saying, "What, are you crazy? I mean, do they live? They're going to forget this." We don't care. All we want to do is make their life great for the moment. And that moment means that they're going to hear a band, and it's going to be beautiful. They're going to be sitting on the hill. They're going to be looking over, and it's just going to be magnificent. So that dream is going to come true because we just finished it. And I can't wait for our first concert. We built a daycare, and again, it was something that, you know, my mother, when she got her dementia, and there wasn't a place. So normally these daycares are 12 by 12. Well, I didn't like that, so we built a very incredible place. Very, very active. We have a wellness center where they're active, and we have lunches, we have outings, and when you have this 3.5-acre park, you can do many things. But the most important thing that if I can get one thing across, you don't need skill. And skill isn't what people who have dementia. Skill is for people where it's the last chapter. And I'm telling you, if you look and you see what we have done, which many more people should do, it's the chapter, and a great chapter. They're happy. They need socialization. They make friends. They hold hands. My staff loves them. They love us. The daycare center is tremendous. It gives the caregivers a break. And when I say my daycare, there's also a spa in this daycare. So they can come and they can get pedicures, manicures, and massages, and whatever they want. And the most important word is you can. And there's no such thing as you can't. And whatever they say, it doesn't matter, because that makes us happy. We love them. And I'm going to tell you, one of the greatest things I've ever done is to be able to do this. And I think the second greatest thing is working with my friend here and trying to find a cure so that we can take care of these people, stop it from progressing, identify it, but I got to tell you, while they're with us, every minute, every moment with them, the moment is the most important thing. And never worry about what they're going to forget, because it doesn't really matter. The joy is today. Thank you.
Thank you.